Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Poor. Glad to have you on today. Listen, there you go. Start tagging people. Hit the share button. Let's get the word out. And today we have a good topic. Good topic. I believe it's going to help and aid us in our journey. So most of the time on the Poor, I am attempting to encourage you to maximize your potential, maximize everything that God has put in you, build your confidence. And so um, that's kind of what my aim is with the Poor. And so today I kind of want to talk about a subject matter that I think really at some point really touches us all. And it's kind of the hindrance behind um, moves that we don't make moves we should make, but we don't make. And that is fear. Fear. Yeah. So I want to talk today from the subject I'm not scared. I am not scared. Would you just type that in the comments? I am not scared. We're at 99 people. I need you to tag somebody else. All right. There we go. 101. Just type I am not scared. I am not scared. Yeah, so we are going to talk about fear today because um, fear is, you know, it's a powerful. First of all, I'm supposed to give y'all something else, but fear is a powerful tool used by the enemy to suppress what we have been called to do, what we've been called to accomplish. But check this out. Me and my wife are doing something. I need you all to be a part. I need you to run over to our website, experienceicg.com. This is called I Got a Lot on My Plate. We're going to give you systems of balance concerning marriage, family, and ministry. This is February the 16th, just what's that, 2 weeks away? February the 16th at 8 p.m. We're going to be talking to you about systems of balance, how to balance marriage, family, and ministry, how to juggle it all at the same time. So I want you to be a part of that. And then something that this is what I'll go ahead and start with this because this is how you get over fear or an example of pushing through fear. There was a an idea given to me and the Holy Spirit uh, maybe 4 years ago on creating a mentorship program. I've been asked several times by several people, um, do I have a mentorship program? Will I start a mentorship program? Can I put together a mentorship program? And I have always kind of backpedaled concerning it. Number one, anything that I commit to, I want to make sure because I have so much on my plate. I want to make sure that I have all the time that I need to get it done. I want to make sure, I never commit to something that I cannot keep up. So with this particular idea, I didn't want to commit to it because I knew I didn't have the time to do it. Um, and um, there was a bit of fear there. Those fears, we talked about it on last week. I think it was last week. Was that last week? Was I talking to y'all or was I talking to one of my churches? I don't know. Anyway, we talked about fears of inadequacy. We talked about a lack of confidence. Um, we talked about Pastor Turner. I hope all is well with you, man. We talked about fears of inadequacy and fears of um, criticism, and so those particular things were things concerning that event or that endeavor that I was dealing with. I was dealing with those type of fears, those type of feelings. Um, and so this past week, after being at a particular conference, I was encouraged, I was strengthened, I was motivated. Um, the word hit me in almost every session. Was really, you know, directly like boom, boom, boom. The Lord really, touched me with the word. And so I went ahead and put everything together for this endeavor, moving past all fear, and stepped out. And so I want you all to make sure that if you know a pastor, tag a pastor, go to my page. There's some information on my page. You got 2 more days to subscribe for this particular endeavor called Capacity Pastoral Mentorship Program. And we put it out. We put it out Friday night. We put it out Friday night. This is something that I had to use fear or get over fear to accomplish. We put it out on Friday night. As of right now, um, what we're doing is we're putting it out and then we're allowing people to subscribe to receive all the information concerning this program. They'll receive all the information on the 1st, February the 1st. I said, hey, if I get 25 people to sign up, that would be phenomenal. Let me go ahead and push to get 25 people to sign up for this. We'll start there. As of right now, we have over 175 pastors that have signed up to receive the information concerning capacity. I encouraged our leaders yesterday with that particular testimony and told them, whatever is in your mind, get it out of your mind and get it in your hands. I want to drop that with you today. Whatever's in your mind, get it out of your mind and get it in your hands. That's where moving past fear comes into play. Um, Whatever the Lord has given you, you have to remember that He's not going to give you an idea and then leave you hanging concerning what He's given you. Isaiah 54 tells us that He will not embarrass us. Yeah, he will not embarrass us. I need you to understand that He will not embarrass you. Whatever He has called you to set out to do, given you the blueprint for, the creativity for, do it. Do it. There's I was at a conference last week, and the guy was telling he was having a conversation with Kobe Bryant, and he was telling Kobe, um, or asking him about, what if you have this particular fear, that particular fear, what how would you operate? What would you do to get past this, get past that? And his response was, just do it. I want to drop that. And I know that's the Nike slogan. Sounds very elementary, but I want to drop this for you today. And I want you to really take heart to it. Just do it. Just do it. Stop counting up all of the possible failures. Just do it. Whatever God has called you, whatever He's put in your spirit, creative thoughts that have come to your mind. Watch this. It doesn't even have to be stuff that God put in your spirit, put in your mind. A calling doesn't have to be a particular spiritual calling or a particular spiritual encounter. If you have an idea, He'll bless the works of your hand. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yeah. Do not hold back. Do it. So to move past fear, a couple of things that you have to do. Number one, you have to learn to trust yourself. That's why I said it doesn't really have to be something. It could be a good idea that you had, something that came to your mind, something that you desire, something that you just want to do. So you got to learn to trust yourself. Trust that you will make good decisions. Research and learn what you need. And if you make a mistake, you can correct it. You cannot. I'm going to talk about this another week. Maybe I'll do this next week, but I want to talk about failure, and I want to talk about the benefits of failure. I'll talk about that another time. But you have to learn to trust yourself. Trust yourself. Anything that you set out to do, you may make mistakes. All right. That's part of the journey. Stop trying to be 20 for 20 in everything that you do. No, no. You're gonna miss some shots. Hmm? Steph Curry is one of the greatest shooters of all time, but he misses some shots every game. Hmm? Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time, right? But he missed some game winning shots. You're gonna miss sometimes. But learn yourself, learn yourself, learn to trust yourself, learn to trust yourself. Trust that you will make good decisions. And don't hold back. Right? That's good. That's it right there, Deacon Bradley. Shoot or shoot. If you have an opportunity and if you're alive right now, this is your opportunity. All right. So learn to trust yourself. Number two, this is how you move past fear. Take ownership over your life. Taking purposeful action rather than reacting to events. How much, oh God, take ownership over your life. How much money should you have right now? Uh-oh. I need y'all to talk. How much money should you have right now? But you allow fear to cause you to sit on ideas. He said, I've given you power to get wealth, which means the creativity, the ideas, the business plans is all within you, but you haven't moved forward in it yet. I want to move to say, and I know that everyone has a different particular situation. Here's the thing. At some point, we have to look at where we are and say, what about this is my fault? What about this is my fault? I'm sitting here, I'm struggling to pay this bill, struggling to pay that bill, struggling to get this done, struggling to get that done. I don't have the money for this, I don't have the money for that. Okay, so when do we say, if I would have moved forward in this, if I would have went forward in this idea, I would have what I need? Hmm? How much money should you have right now? You're sitting here praying for finances, praying for God to allow your ship to come in, when in reality, He's saying, I've already given you wealth. I gave you an idea, I gave you creativity. Why haven't you mapped out the business plan? Why haven't you done the research? Why haven't you made the phone calls to make the connections? Why haven't you made a move? What fears do you have that are keeping you from jumping forward? All right. So take ownership over your life. The devil don't tell you what to do. You do what you want to do. Huh? Don't let the devil tell you, no, you know you're not as good as them. You know you're not good in front of the camera. You know you can't do that like them. Of course, you do it like you. Hmm? You do it like you. And stop fearing. I don't know why all this is coming to my mind. I'm trying to move on to these points. Stop fearing the multiplicity of things that God has allowed you to think up. Hmm? If He's giving you four business ideas, evidently He's going to give you the plans and the strategy on how to balance them all. Hmm? If he's giving you 4 business ideas of I don't think that you should be manning all of those particular things. No, your money should be making money for you. Hmm? If you're going to be an entrepreneur, you're going to be a business owner, then you got to set up your businesses so they can run self-sufficiently. If he's giving you multiple ideas, he's going to give you strategy on how to balance all of those ideas. Take ownership over your life. Then identify the components of your fear. Where does this fear stem from? Where did you fail before that's causing you to fear now? Where did you receive rejection that's causing you to second guess? Where did you experience failure before that's causing you to question whether or not you're supposed to be doing this? Mm? Identify the components of your fear. Where did it stem from? Where did it start? Who damaged you? Mm? Who talked down to you and told you you could not do it? What traumatic experience did you go through that have caused fear to have a front seat in your life? Uh, I'm not trying to get in nobody business. I'm just talking. I'm just conversing with you all concerning what has held all of us back for a certain amount of time. How much time have we wasted? How much time have we wasted? Are you telling me that for 10 years you haven't done that? 5 years, really? That idea that is still on a piece of paper, still in your phone, could be income right now, but because of fear, you haven't moved forward in it. I don't care if he gave you the idea in December. I don't care if he gave you the idea in December. You still haven't moved yet. I'm telling you, the Lord gave me the idea. I told you I've been holding on to that idea for 4 years concerning capacity, the mentorship program. Been holding on to it for 4 years. And when the Lord said, do it now, Friday, watch this. Friday, mentally in my phone, I wrote out the entire layout. Um, one a graphic designer designed the flyer for me. The flyer's been sitting in my phone for months. Finally took the flyer, put it out online. Hmm? Finally did it. Um, Sunday night after church, stayed up until about 3 a.m. Mapping out everything, every lesson, every subject, update the website, all of it. Whenever you make up your mind that you're going to move past fear, you need to move immediately. Do not allow procrastination to set in, because procrastination will tag team with fear, and you will be held back for another period of time. Procrastination and fear know how to tag team on you. Yes, they do. All right. Yeah. So so um you then must, after you identify the components of fear, you got to neutralize the components. Know and trust that if one of the things happen, you can deal with it, or you can find help with it. Don't suffer um don't suffer it before it happens. All right. Neutralize the above components. Build your self-esteem. Hey, catch this. Many of you have not moved forward in particular endeavors, ideas, because you don't like you. Who is it that's stuck in your mind? Let me ask you that. Who is it that's stuck in your mind that instead of using them as an example, you are coveting their moves? You got to build your self-esteem. Learn to like you. How do you forgive the mistakes of others and not forgive yourself? Stop playing yourself. You look at other people, see that they're doing, see that they're moving, see that they're consistent, and you begin to covet them when they're supposed to be an example to you. Hmm? I got a person that I watch, pastor that I watch from a distance. I met him once, but I watch it from a distance. He inspires me tremendously. Now, what I don't do is sit down, look at him, and desire what he has or get mad because of what he has. When in actuality, I should look at him and be inspired, be pushed to go after what I'm called to do. Hmm? I love the level of excellence he operates. I love the systems that he uses. I love the persistence that he has. And I can't sit there and say, I want that. I want to do that. I wish I could do that. No, no, no. Be inspired and go do what you're called to do. Stop coveting individuals and what they do and what they have, and be inspired by them to accomplish what you're supposed to be doing. Remember, I've said to you all before on the poor that if you're going to be just like somebody else, one of you is not necessary. Hmm? Which is why whatever you're assigned to do, you have to do that. Whatever you're assigned to do, you have to do that. Not what somebody else is doing, not copying somebody else, not trying to be somebody else. If you're going to be necessary. Hmm? Okay. Build your self-esteem. I need you to catch this. I need you to know that you can learn whatever you need to succeed at whatever you're afraid of. Yes, you can learn whatever you need to succeed at whatever you are afraid of. Whether they are practical skills or emotional skills, you can master them if necessary. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can learn it. Yes, you can do better. Yes, you can achieve it. I know. I know. You don't want to go back to school. I know. I know. You don't want to start over. You don't want to try to jump from. No, 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 no. You can learn it. You can learn it. I have endeavors. I told you all the first week of the poor that for the year 2024, I have while we're sitting here, I'm just say this, while we're sitting here, 3 to 4 more people just signed up for capacity mentorship program. All right. But I want you to understand. Um, uh, I lost my point. That threw me off. That threw me off. Ah, that threw me off. I was moving to find another point, and I saw those emails coming through. I'm telling you, overcoming your fears has its rewards. Overcoming your fears has its rewards, and God will prove. He will prove himself. Right? Whatever skills you need to learn for whatever it is you need to do, you can learn it. Right? You can learn it. I need you to, last point, believe at the very core it can be done. Whatever it is, you got to believe that it can be done. It can be done. So watch this. Some of your prayer requests needs to be changed because you've been praying, Lord, give me more finances. And every time you pray, Lord, give me more finances, ideas come to your mind. You're looking for something in the bank, and he's giving you something to work. You got to believe at the very core that it can be done. It's not, this word is not for other people. It's for you. I need you stop believing for everybody else and not believing for yourself. This word is not for other people. Stop saying, I hope, what's the name, heard this. I hope they heard this. I hope, yeah, this would be great for this. No, it's for you. It's for you. Believe at the very core that it can be done. Move past your fears and embrace whatever today is the day. Oh, didn't we say that last week? Today is the day. Move now. Move today. Start the process today. I am going through my goals list. I think I was saying something about goals a minute ago, but I have a goals list for 2024. I think I shared with you that, and I have 30 goals that I have this year, um, that I have to accomplish. And one of the goals was to launch the capacity mentoring program. And so I can't scratch it off till Thursday, but I get to scratch it off on my list when I open registration. And I want you all to stay focused. You made New Year's resolutions. You made goals that you said you were going to do. Hmm? You made New Year's resolutions. You made goals that you said you were going to do. All right. Where's the accountability? Hmm? Because fear will come into your mind, come into your heart, come into your space, and give you excuses. Fear will give you excuses, good ones. Fear will give you excuses. It will tell you why it's okay not to do that, why it's okay to fail, why it's okay to change your mind, why it's okay, watch this, to be comfortable in the same place you were last year. No, I'm looking at my goals list right now. Looking at my goals list right now. And I have to move past fear. So what am I going to do? I'm going to have to print this out. Print it out. I'm going to have to put it in several places. I'm going to put it on my desk, put it on my refrigerator, put it here in my office so that I'm always held accountable to those goals. Also, you need people in your life, not a large crowd, not a large group. Sometimes your circle has to be so small that it looks like a dot. Sometimes you need one or two people that you can share what your goals are, and they can help hold you accountable. You need accountability partners. All right. Accountability partners will help you tag team against fear. Are y'all getting this? Accountability partners will help you tag team against fear. When you have somebody that's on your back, somebody that's pushing you. All right. Also, try to be that person to somebody. That will hold you accountable. If you're pushing somebody, some conviction will touch you and say, I can't tell people to do what I'm not doing. Your accountability can be accountability. Uh yeah, so you need accountability partners, somebody that will say, hey, did you finish that book? Hmm? Did you finish? Did you finish researching? Did you apply for school? Did you redo your resume? I know you say you were trying to get that job. Did you redo your have you already sent it in? You need somebody who sees potential in you, who can hear you, who knows your heart, so that when you get in those times where you're battling with yourself, here comes that accountability partner to say, and if you don't have accountability partners, check your circle. Because why you got these people around you that don't care anything about you and your endeavors? Why do you have these people around you who benefit from their connection with you, but have nothing to make sure you benefit from them being around. Expand your goals this year. Expand your goals. Some of you only have written down what you can accomplish. That's not faith. That's not trusting God. Hmm? You only have down what you can accomplish. So you got goals written down this year that you can finish them tomorrow. No, what's the hard thing that you don't want to write down? That's what the Lord wants to see. That's what fear. That's what's going to cause fear to be defeated. Write down the hard thing that you can't do by yourself. You can't do on your own. It's going to take God. It's going to take trusting God. It's going to take trusting and believing yourself even more. Right? Trust God with the hard thing. We're closing today. This is my time. I appreciate you all. Next week, I'm going to deal with that failure piece. We're going to deal with that failure piece next week. I'm going to try to remember that. We're going to deal with that failure piece next week. But I want you to really, really defeat fear. Defeat fear. Defeat fear. Don't allow fear to have free reign in your life. Defeat fear. All right. Tell yourself, I'm not scared. Just do it. Do it. Do it. If you're scared, do it scared. That's one saying I heard. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Can we extend the pour? I appreciate that. Um, I want to I try to commit to what I know I can do. Um, So check it out. I want you to go to, we got a YouTube page. I have a YouTube page. It's AMJ Ministries. The pour is going to be listed there, so you don't have to try to scroll through all of my Facebook to find the pour. Just go to our YouTube page, AMJ Ministries, and all of the pour, all of the videos will be listed there for 2024. And you can tune in, go back and watch some. I think it's going to be phenomenal for you. All right. Listen, again, I got a lot on my plate. I want y'all to register for this. Me and my wife are going to sit down and give uh, individuals strategies for balancing family and ministry and life and marriage and all of that. We're going to help you. So I want you all to register for that. It's going to be phenomenal. ExperienceICG.com is the website for that. Thank you all for tuning in to the pour. I absolutely um, I want you all to make sure that you register for that and be a part of that. I think it's going to help you tremendously. And I'm looking forward to seeing you all on next Tuesday for the poll.